No, it's got a lot of weird, like awkward, goofy moments. I mean, it's really serious a lot of the time, but it's also kind of silly a lot of the time too. It's very much all over the place, and I mean, I've never been like a huge Metal Gear Solid fan, even though I like those games. But I don't know. It's a weird game. It's very weird, and maybe I like it because it is a little weird, and I feel like all of the story beats are very just interesting, if anything.
I mean, God, it's got such cool concepts. I think it's such cool concepts. I'm starting to understand a little bit more of
It's
like
a weird game.
what the Death Stranding was, what the beach is, how the
It's a lot of
VPs
complicated.
interact with people and stuff. And I'm starting to understand that more. And, you know, and Mama's character really helped.
Oh, okay. You've made it that far.
Yeah. And I've met Mama's sister. I mean, I've finished a lot with Mama. Mama's storyline definitely brought me back into it. It definitely brought me back into the game. I was just like, okay, I'm here for it. Her storyline was pretty good. I mean, I've only just met her sister, or you know, delivered her to her sister. And like a couple hours past that, I don't think I'm any story development past that. But
those missions where you got to carry a person on your back for some reason are like the worst missions. I hate those.
Sucks. You can't carry fucking anything. It's just
Yeah, and you're always stumbling all over the place. But you know, if you, I mean, it's a weird game loop, and I realize for a lot of people it might seem really boring, but I think the act of physically carrying the packages where they got to go, especially when you're walking around, because I mean, when you get to a certain point, you can just start making vehicles or taking other vehicles that other people make from the garage, and you just start driving everywhere. And before you know it, that's how you're delivering everything, and that can become very monotonous and boring after a while because you're not really struggling too much at that point.
so. I mean, I'm trying to get through the game kind of quickly. I haven't been playing it as much. There's been other games I've been, you know, getting my attention, work, so I haven't been able to play too much. I mean, so I'm playing with mods, so I'm able to get through a lot of them pretty quickly. Like I have super speed and I have infinite capacity on. I mean, you can only still carry so much, but I have infinite weight, so I'm not weighed down, and I never fall over, and I never run out of stamina, and I never run out of fatigue. I also have it on so BB never gets fucking stressed. So I'm able to fly through the game. I'm trying to, you know, capture the game. I'm also like wondering, like, why am I not just watching it on YouTube? Why don't I just watch the story points on YouTube? But I'm still playing through.
It's like 12 hours worth of like just cutscenes if you watch it on YouTube.
Well, I do have like 40 hours in the fucking game.
Yeah, I mean you're roughly about halfway through it with where you're at.
Yeah, so I just got Mountain Knot City. I think I got to the doctor, which is fucking stupid, by the way. He's just up in the fucking mountains where no one can get to him. And he's like, I'm a doctor. I'm here to help people and save lives. Like, are you going to go to them? He's like, nope, they got to come to me. I'm up in the fucking freezing ass mountains.
Yeah.
Good luck surviving the trek, bud.
That's why you gotta build out that chiral network. You gotta build those roads, man.
Oh, dude, building the roads is probably like the hardest thing, because like the auto pavers don't go as far as you think they would go.
No,
they don't go that far, but they require, like, I got to one and it required like 3,000 metal, 3,000 whatever the other one is, and like only a couple hundred chiral crystals. Chiral crystals, you know, it's not really that hard to get, but like the metals and stuff, I'm just like, fuck, this is a lot of shit, man, because I can't carry all of it. I can't carry all of it. And just
that was actually one of the things that I thought was kind of fun about the game. I mean, I did get bored with it after a bit, but I thought it was fun just going into the mule camps and then just like beating all those people in whatever way I had to, and then just taking, you know, whatever they had laying around. And,
so that's kind of what I do.
Build those things. Yeah.
Yeah, I go fuck up their camps, and then like I, you know, just take all the resources that I've built up from you know, my deliveries and all like my way stations or whatever. But I still feel like it's not enough, man. Maybe because like
a lot of times it's not.
It's not enough because there's so many pavers. Like I built not even that far. I did like from Lake Knot City down to the distribution center, a little bit of the way up Mountain Knot City before I even knew Mountain Knot City was up that way. Mm-hmm. And then I started building like down towards the weather station, and I was just like, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this shit. Fuck this.
Are y'all ready?
Let's do it.
Dan, what are you doing? What are you doing over there with your headphones, man?
So like my usual ones, they're starting to get a little worn out, and they're getting more and more uncomfortable because I have a ginormous head. And
you're talking about being uncomfortable. That shit looks uncomfortable. Like it's just pulling. Like you feel like you can't you can't even do this. You can't even
I gotta
your
lean
head,
this
man.
way just so I can look left.
Your beard's kind of like holding like the right ear. Is that your right ear? Like kind of like it's kind of under your beard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna invest in some like Bluetooth headphones at some point in time soon. I'm just gonna Bluetooth a set in.
Ooh, you know what you should do?
What's that?
You should grab the PS Golds. I don't know how much are the PS Golds.
I don't know. Probably more than I want to spend right now.
They're like $100. They're like $200, whichever ones these were. Like the first iterations that came out with like the PS5s back in the day. I think they're only like $100.
I think I need to get a set with a Bluetooth receiver that comes with a receiver.
Yeah, it comes with a Bluetooth receiver, and then you can plug it into your PlayStation, or you can plug it into your PC.
Oh.
And then I think it also has Bluetooth. I feel like it has Bluetooth in it. I don't know. The ones I have, so I have the fucking... Jesus Christ, what are these? They're the Turtle Beaches. I forgot which one they were. I think these are the 60s? No, it can't be. Really? 60s? I think they're the 60s. I was between the 60s and 70s. I think I bought both. Actually, a couple times, but I kept returning them because I couldn't decide which ones I wanted. Thanks, Amazon. Because I couldn't decide which ones I wanted, and I kept going back and forth. I was like, whatever. But I think the 60s, I have the 60s, and they work for PC and for PlayStation 2. Or mostly Xbox. They might do both. Doesn't matter. They work both. But these also have Bluetooth. I don't know if those have Bluetooth. The PlayStation ones have Bluetooth, but these ones definitely have Bluetooth.
I got a...
So I can... but they don't Bluetooth to the console. They don't Bluetooth to the PlayStation, which really pissed me off. That sucks. So I had to use the fob on the PlayStation, and then I can Bluetooth to the PC. But I just don't, because I have the fucking PS Golds, so I just use those for the PlayStation.
Fair enough. All right.
It's gonna be a good show, man. I'm gonna make y'all have a good time. It's gonna be fun.
All right, and here we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Griffcast episode 149, the Mature and Nerdy Podcast for immature people, the show where we talk about any and all things nerd, video games, comic books, movies, computer technology, and or science. I'm your host, King Neckbeard. Griffmore, welcome to the show. Wald is once again absent, so I'm just gonna slide his little logo off for a month right now. We'll put it back when he comes back.
Bam. It's banned. Blacklisted.
I mean, he's, blowing us off to do, life things like work and things like that. And I don't even know if he's in town right now.
Take care of the family? Who wants to take care of their family?
Right?
Salsa is what I'm talking about. Me and Salsa are on the same page.
I ain't got to worry about that.
All right. So tonight's show is going to be a little bit more technical than usual. Probably be a little bit shorter than usual. And
you say that. I'm gonna make you lengthen it out. You say that.
I say that. Every time I say we're going to have a shorter show, it's either 20 minutes or an hour and a half.
Yeah.
So anyway, I have put myself in a situation where I am attempting to build multiple PCs at once. Right? And in doing so, I am starting to learn all kinds of new things that have happened in the last couple of years since I built my last one. Like certain brands are not good anymore, and certain brands are now actually good, which is weird.
I'm going to dive deeper into this, but continue.
Yeah. And then also, I am learning that the cost to build a low-end PC and a high-end PC is not that far off from each other anymore.
Also true.
Um,
I'm actually saying, I'm actually almost on board with pre-built. Sometimes pre-builts might get you there.
I was getting there.
Right.
I was getting there. I was looking at some of those like companies that do like pre-builts, or you can customize them to build it for you, and it's not much more expensive. It's really not.
Some of these companies have sales too. I remember one time, like, who is it? It's a very reputable company.
NZXT.
NZXT. Yeah. Purple company. Yeah, dude. You catch them on a sale day. Yeah, do that shit.
They actually have something now that is kind of crazy. And it's tempting.
Even full price for their, even if you pay full price for their pre-builts or your custom builds, they know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah,
They
and
know what the fuck they're doing.
their cable management is second to none.
Yep, they are high quality pre-builts.
Yep. But like I've been going through a lot of these pre-built companies, just trying to see like what price point that they're selling for, what I want versus what I can build myself. And obviously there is definitely something to building it yourself, right? And then there's also the pain or the reduction of pain of doing it yourself, or the lack of, or the reduced chance of effing it up by doing it yourself.
Reduced chance? I think there's a higher chance.
If there's a bad, so most of these PC companies will benchmark the PC and get it running before they send it to you, versus you sitting there trying to figure out why won't it boot.
Yeah, you don't have to troubleshoot.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, like you're saying, there's pros and cons to everything. You know, you build it yourself, you know exactly what you're putting in there, like 100%. Doing it yourself, you get the satisfaction of building it, and you know it, inside and out.
Yeah, and I will say the one thing that drives me nuts on all of these pre-builts is the same thing that was driving me nuts on pre-builts 15 years ago. They still skimp on the power supply.
Oh yeah, fuck, I can imagine. Because they just want to, because a lot of them are like, it's rated, it'll get you by. It'll definitely get you by. It's definitely powerful enough. Like,
yeah, they don't like on most of these pre-builts unless you are spending $5,000, which I don't recommend.
I have to do that.
Most of these pre-builts will have like a 500-watt power supply.
Gross.
And I'm sitting there going, I have a 1200 sitting in my current PC from like 5 years ago.
Gross. What can a 500 even power right now, man?
A graphics card.
Dude.
Sometimes.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm talking about a 5000 series graphics card.
And that's only if you don't overclock it. It'll power it if you don't overclock it or push it.
Some of the thing about pre-builts and like what could be bad in them, like, they don't really advertise like what RAM is in it. They'll just say, so many gigs of this RAM. So the RAM could be fucking shit.
What RAM's in it? What speed is that RAM running? Like,
yeah. God, I've had so many people just come up to me and like they've never even heard of overclocking their RAM or even like modifying their RAM speed, so they're still at the fucking default.
Actually, I got a technical question for you.
2166. Yeah,
I got a technical question for you. Right,
okay.
So I am looking at certain motherboards that have a set speed, or they have a default speed of RAM that they'll accept. Right.
Okay.
So like say 5200 or 52,000, on the speed. But it'll take up to like 70,000 if it overclocks.
Right.
Can you put in the 70,000 and it boot into BIOS, or do you have to be at the default speed to boot it into BIOS?
No, you'd be able to boot in BIOS.
Okay.
So the motherboard controls the speed. So
right.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you buy, especially nowadays. I don't know if they've upped it. I don't think they've upped it yet. It doesn't matter what motherboard you buy, no matter what RAM you speed, how fast it is. As soon as when you plug it in, you turn it on, it's only going to be spinning at 2166. That's it, because that is the only approved speed for RAM without overclocking. It doesn't matter if it's DDR4, DDR5, DDR3. Doesn't matter. It's all going to be 2166. I think laptops are a little bit different because those are like pre-built. They're installed, so most motherboards. Or for laptops, they'll already be up to speed, so you don't have to change your RAM speed. But like if you bought a pre-built, or if you're building a computer, you're gonna have to go into the BIOS and you're gonna have to modify your RAM speed, right? So, but when you first plug it in, the motherboard and the RAM is gonna be set at 2166. Okay. So then you have to go through enable, depending on whether you got Intel or Ryzen. You have to. I think it's XMP for Intel, and DOCP.
That sounds right.
DOCP.
That sounds right.
For Ryzen, and then you just have to enable it, and then up your speeds.
And now the real question: 2 sticks or 4? Because 2 sticks can handle a single process better, right?
Yeah. I think 2 sticks is still the preferred method. You can go 4 if you're just trying to, just have a shit ton of memory. That's fine. If you're looking at speed for your memory, I would suggest going 2 sticks.
Yeah. 4 definitely has an aesthetic.
Yeah, and then
like if you're going to be staring at the side of your PC, then yeah.
That's true.
Also, another thing that's driving me nuts is. Sometimes it's actually cheaper to buy the more expensive case.
Cheaper to buy the more expensive case?
Yeah. Have you looked at the price of case fans right now? They're ridiculous.
Are they dumb? Oh, I haven't bought case fans in a while, but...
We're talking $15 to $30 a piece.
Never mind, I think I do that.
Yeah. So
15 for the 120s, 30s for the 140s.
Yeah, if you buy, usually I look at my price range for a case is typically like 75 to 120. I look in that price range.
Is that an expensive case?
It's on the higher end, yeah.
Yeah.
My current case is way beyond that, and I don't like to, because I think I just found it for like half the price I paid for it. Anyway, but most if you spend the extra like say $10-15 for a slightly more premium case, a lot of times they'll come with their own pre-installed case fans. And
most cases will definitely come with fans. They'll come with at least
they usually come with 3 in, 1 out. Like that's the baseline is 3 in, 1 out.
Most of the cases I've seen come with 2 in, 1 out.
Yeah, for
or 1
for
in, 2
mid
out.
tower. Mid tower is typically 3 120s or 2 140s.
Yeah, maybe that's why. I don't know, dude. I love fucking 140s. 140s are my jam. I made sure I bought a fat fucking case, dude. I bought a fat fucking case.
Yeah, on my next personal one, I'm gonna go a little extra.
Yeah.
Because it comes with amazing fans in it. Because that's the whole thing. It's like a company that I didn't even know existed 4 years ago is now like top of the line when it comes to fans.
Go ahead.
Be Quiet.
I don't think I've heard of them.
Yeah, like they just kind of like came out of nowhere, and all of a sudden like, because like apparently Fantex is now horrible.
Never heard of Fantex either. It's weird.
I think in my current build I have like all Corsair fans because I wanted everything to run off IQ.
Yeah, going off IQ's it's pretty good.
But yeah, all these cases now, like if you go into the slightly higher end, they actually have RGB controller on the case itself, which is a huge upgrade from what it used to be. Because like if you open up the back of my current PC, it is a rat's nest of just fan wires.
Yeah. Plugging them onto a controller, especially like a speed controller, and RGB controller. That's nice. That's why I like like IQ. When I bought my radiator, which is also why I love big fucking fat fucking cases, dude. My radiator is a 420 millimeter radiator. It's fucking huge. It takes 3 140s. It's massive. I got 3 140s on the front of my PC, 2 on the bottom, and 1 in the back. This bitch loves airflow. Airflow. I still want more fans.
I got 9 120s in my current case.
9. You get more. Get 9 140s. Get 12 140s if you can.
I'll link you the case I'm looking at.
Fucking airflow.
I'll link you the case I'm looking at when we get done. But it's but also like a lot of things are really unclear, because like if you go by straight benchmarks anymore, you're gonna have a bad time. Because if you I love AMD graphics cards. I like how they run. I like their programming. I'm Team Red when it comes to graphics cards. Yes, Team Green has it in the bag. Like, there is no ifs, ands, or buts. The 5000 series is monstrous. Comparatively to all of the Radeon cards. That being said, the newest Radeon card parses out lower than one card that came out 4 years ago. So the 9070 XTX or 9070 XT parses lower than the 7900 XTX. It's also almost half the price. That being said, if you actually dive into it, benchmarking wise, the XTX 7900 XTX comes out ahead. But the 94 or the 9060 XT has the newest RDNA 4 and actually has better 4K capabilities. Also runs 1440 smoother. You won't get more FPS, but you'll get a smoother gameplay. You'll get better lighting. You'll get better shadows.
You're comparing the 7900 to the 9600 or 9700?
The 7900 XTX versus the 9060 XT.
9060. Okay. Well, yeah, you're comparing a top-end 7000 series card to a more recent generation lower-end card. Yeah, it's gonna. I mean, it has better technology. It doesn't have as much hardware in it. Technically, it has much hardware.
That's the newest top of the line is the 9060 XTX, which comes out just behind the 4080 Super. But once again, half the price.
I feel like that's there. It's half the price of the 4080 Super.
Yeah.
It's
like.
I mean, red cards have never been those slouches, and they've always been cheaper option. I mean, NVIDIA just have the notoriety behind them, which I think is starting to shoot themselves in the foot because they keep outpricing their fucking market.
Yeah.
I mean, people will keep buying the 5090s, but that's fucking stupid, man. Especially if you want to in AIB. I'm pretty sure I said that right. You know, third-party card, like from Asus or give me another name.
Gigabyte.
There we go. That's fine. Even though Gigabyte doesn't do NVIDIA anymore.
They don't?
No.
I might have been looking at older cards. Because like for my personal build, like I love AMD. Like I'm going to do AMD processor, AMD graphics card, because AMD also has that thing where your graphics card perform better if you're also using their CPU.
Mm-hmm. I think that works. Since you said you're doing AMD, and we're coming back to the RAM. Be careful with the RAM.
Mm.
Make sure that you buy like super specific RAM. Especially RAM that's made for XMP. Not XMP, but DOH, DOCP. Because I got RAM, I got XMP RAM, but it's still rated for DOCP and it will work. But there's been this thing with AMD and their processors right now, even though the motherboard and the processor, they say that it accepts these speeds. These speeds are approved. Pushing past 600 megahertz has been fucking just detrimental in my system. It fucking sucks.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah. Always make sure you go through put all your parts into a third-party site that actually says, hey, these things actually work together.
Yeah. I mean, I did that and they work together, but at the time, you know, Ryzen approved RAM, DOCP RAM, they hadn't released anything that was past like 4,000.
Yeah.
And I wanted some really fast RAM. So I went with I got 6,400. But anytime I clock it at 6,400, my shit, it would crash from time to time. Games won't run as great. So I dropped it down to 6,000. And when I'm at 6,000, everything runs fucking clean, smooth. Perfect.
Yeah. Like I think the RAM I have in my current case is like 4,800 or 48,000.
Yeah. And I've done a little bit of research. I've looked at like other people that have this issue, and everyone's saying the real sweet spot for the Ryzens right now, especially I forgot what iteration which gen CPU, but like the current gen they have and the last gen they have, everyone's saying the sweet spot is 6,000. Just stay at 6,000. Don't try to go above that. If you can, you might get some crashes. You can do it if you really want to. Maybe it works out for you. Everyone's saying the sweet spot is like 6,000. Just stay right there.
Yeah. Because I'm looking at, for my CPU, I'm looking at Ryzen 7 9650 X.
You gotta get the 3D. Get the 3DX.
Yeah, that's it. 3DX.
Get the 3DX.
Because I mainly use my PC for gaming, right? It's either for gaming or for this. So if I want to be using it for gaming, here's another thing that's confusing. Just because the numbers are bigger doesn't mean it's better. Like the Ryzen 7 3950 X3D performs better than the new Ryzen 9 9000 series X3D when it comes to gaming. Once again, also half the price.
Yeah. So you're looking at the Ryzen 7 9800 X3D?
Is that it?
I mean,
I don't have the website pulled up anymore. It was funny. I was sitting here for hours last night, just setting up different PC builds in the Newegg PC builder list that you can make, and it rolled it back like 6 hours on me. And so I just shut it down, closed the site, and left. I'm like, I'm not going to do that again.
What do you mean it rolled it back 6 hours on you?
Well, I did it like for the last couple of nights. I've been tinkering with it, just trying to fine tune it to where I'm not spending $3,000 on a new PC, but also I'm not getting bottom of the barrel either.
Yeah. Dude, you can get a Ryzen 7 7800 X3D. That'd be dope. You can get the 9800, which should still be good. But the 7800 will be $100 cheaper. It's a badass fucking processor, dude.
Yeah. Another thing, AMD that's one thing I love about AMD processors is they're good for a freaking ever.
Yeah.
I know a guy who ran on the original AMD FX11 for almost 12 years.
Free shipping from China. Gross.
And I don't game at 4K. I game at 1440, so I don't need a 5090.
As long as you game at what your monitor's rated at, man.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do. Don't buy a 4K monitor and try to game at 18 or 1440 because it's going to look ugly as shit.
Yeah.
I tried that one time because I wanted to get more frames, so I dropped the resolution, and I was just like,
that's where
sometimes
AI
sometimes it
upscaling
works.
comes in. I don't know if NVIDIA has that or not.
Well, dropping the resolution in game is fine, but when you drop the resolution of the monitor within like your operating system, that's when it gets kind of fucky.
Yeah.
That's when it gets really fucky.
Yeah. Because Ryzen cards have something called AMD AI upscaling, which is
theirs is FSR.
That's something different.
Is it really? I thought FSR was AMD proprietary, but it's open. But they put it out there. It's like open source, so any card can use it.
Maybe. I think it is something different. But the way their AI upscaling works is you can set your game at a lower resolution than your monitor, and it will upscale it to the next resolution without sacrificing performance.
Okay, you're talking about checkerbox upscaling. That's what a lot of consoles do. That's how the PS4 was technically able to do 4K. They did it. They rendered like 720, 1080, and it did checkerbox upscaling, which would then it rendered at a lower image and then it would upscale to a higher quality image. It wasn't AI at the time for like PS4 and the Xbox One.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think the Xbox Series might. I don't think they do that.
I can 100% see that they do that, because if you break down their hardware, both the Series X and the PS5 both claim to be able to do 4K 120.
I think they both do. I think they do. I think they still do it native. They definitely don't do 120 native. That's fucking trash. They don't do native 4K 120. I think they do. They probably do 4K 60 120. But the PS5 Pro, because they have it's called PSSR, which is now their AI upscaling technology. I think that works more off checkerbox upscaling, checkerboard upscaling as well.
I don't know, but yeah, I mean it's interesting trying to build into PC today, because like we've been talking about, sometimes it's just easier just to buy pre-built. You just got to be careful with it, because I got into PC building because I bought a pre-built, and I kept having issues, kept crashing, kept blue screening, and come to find out it's because they skimped on the power supply.
God, that sucks, dude.
It's like, yeah, it turned on and it worked great for a few weeks, and then it just stopped working. Needless to say, you do not need to pass an IQ test to work a Geek Squad.
Hey man, you just gotta be able to put a square peg in a round square, round peg and square round square. Make go fix. Make go fit. Make go fit. You got it, bud.
Square to square, round to round.
Square hole.
Listen, everything will fit in any hole if you push hard enough.
I mean, technically, a square peg or a circular peg will fit in a square hole. It's fine. Do it. Y'all seen that video where the guy puts all the little pegs in, in the square? He's like, yeah, it goes in the square. It's fine.
Drives that woman absolutely insane. Yeah.
She got to live off that freaking video. Yeah, it's like she kept getting tagged in remakes of it.
Easy ways to make money. I wanted you to tell me what companies that you thought were good now, that used to be trash, that are good now, and what companies were trash or were good and are now trash.
Okay. Well, we'll start with companies that used to be trash that are good now. Sapphire.
Yep. I'll allow it. Continue. Yep. Sapphire makes some pretty good cards.
Look up the Sapphire 9060 XT. They have some massive innovation on that card. Mm-hmm. And not just on its archetype, it's on the way they designed the card. They actually have a magnetic backplate that is designed so that, it looks good on the top and bottom. And your power supply unit, you take off the magnetic backplate and the power supply connectors are underneath the backplate. And it has a cutout that goes behind the card. So you plug in your power supply connector, you put on the magnetic backplate, and it goes out the back of the card and underneath the motherboard, so you can actually hide the wires.
Why are we not doing this? Why is this not standard?
Right?
Why is that not standard? That's amazing. I like that. Great job, Sapphire.
And it's a good looking card too. The problem is that its color scheme is hard to match in your whole PC because it is like a slightly like brownish gray.
Okay.
I mean,
Brown?
it's a good looking card.
Like brown and tan?
It's like brownish silver.
Okay. So just buy a shit ton of Noctowl fans. You'll be all right.
Yeah. Like they are innovating, and not only are they innovating, but they are making cards affordable.
Mm-hmm.
Like they have not increased their prices to match the market. They have stuck with their guns and are just making higher quality cards at an affordable price.
I mean, you can't give Sapphire too much credit for that. I think that's mostly just AMD being able to make, decent price cards because, even as, NVIDIA sends out the generic boards for the cards to the, to the third party vendors and stuff and allows them to make their own cards. I'm pretty sure like they're pricing their boards at a point where like, everyone has to make their card fucking dick expensive.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Another one that really surprised me is apparently AS Rock has been killing the motherboard game.
Yep. I will allow it.
Which blew my mind. Like they have MOBOs that are rating higher than MSI.
I feel like MSI has kind of just like they dropped like a tiny bit.
Yeah.
Or they popped just a tiny bit. Not a lot. It's not a great fall. I mean, not a big fall. But
companies that have dropped the ball, Asus has dropped the ball.
Don't you dare talk about Asus. I will fight every single one of you.
I used to do entire Asus builds. Like I used to be on that bandwagon.
I'm still there. I'm holding out. They haven't been that bad. But the introduction of the Astral graphics card was fucking. That's nuts. That's nuts. It doesn't need to be that expensive. I mean, I'm looking at it.
Like I love the branding of their Tough brand.
Tough is actually pretty dope. Tough is pretty fucking
like
dope.
I love the branding. Like I had a Tough case, Tough motherboard, like I love the Tough branding of and Tough is a what do you call it? A series within Asus. Like Gigabyte has Aorus. Who does ROG? Is that
Aorus? ROG is also Asus.
Yeah.
They have ROG. Yeah. So they have a couple different product lines actually now.
Yeah.
So they have the Tough Gaming, then they have ROG, Republic of Gaming, and now I think they're trying to kick off Astral. The only Astral product that they have is the graphics card.
Right.
But if they start building a whole bunch of Astral shit,
love to see, because if you have two of the highest rated series of products, why would you try to compete with yourself with a third?
That does make sense. Yeah. Like, why would you do that? Are they going to drop the quality of the other two so they can have a higher quality? Or
is this one going to be quality? A lower quality and this is going to be their entry level stuff?
Are they making a lower quality and they're transitioning Tough Gaming to the lower quality? ROG, whatever is ROG, to being Tough?
I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. All I know is that they are all over the bloody place now. And the reviews for anything Tough recently have been horrible.
Really?
Yeah.
Ugh. My eyes. What are we doing?
Maybe Asus has a...
said. Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe that's what... I didn't say it right. But maybe that's what they did. If Tough is... They're getting shitty reviews for Tough, maybe they dropped it. They didn't introduce a very higher end product line. Maybe they introduced a lower end product line, and they're starting naming that Tough. So they are making lower quality products, but calling it Tough Gaming.
Which is weird,
whatever
because...
was Tough before is now ROG, and whatever was ROG before is now Astral.
Yeah. And what I used to love about the Tough branding was anything that had their Tough logo, and it's TUF, not TOUGH. It's TUF. Because English is fun. Everything that had the Tough branding could take a beating. They had Tough branded cases. You could take those, throw them under a bus, and they'd be fine. Be scraped up. I'm exaggerating.
Yes. Okay. I don't know if you're because there are things called Tough books. I was in the military. I had experience with things that were called Tough books, and they were laptops. And they were made. And they were fucking tough. You could actually throw them under a fucking 7-ton truck, and they'd be just perfectly fine. You open up and get running. But they were made by Dell.
Now that's not something you hear every day.
Yeah.
And apparently Lenovo is good now.
Lenovo's always been good, man.
Lenovo's trash.
Lenovo's always been good. They've been good for like the last 7 years. At least. I might give them 10. Just for like today to catch on. Lenovo's been pretty good. They've been pretty good for a while.
Like apparently, I don't know. Lenovo's taking over the corporate world now. It used to be HP and Dell.
I'll see that. God, HP and Dell have always been trash. But yeah, they've definitely had the corporate world marketed. You're right.
Yeah.
And so I'm wondering why you're bringing up Lenovo, because Lenovo makes fucking great products, but they don't make gaming products, do they? They make gaming products, and they don't have.
I think they've dipped a toe, but they do like peripherals, and they do stuff for corporate. Like they do PCs and laptops for corporate.
Yeah, their laptops are fucking dope. I love their laptops.
I had one for my last job, and I hated it.
Oh, sorry.
But, I mean, that's just my personal experience. Like with, Apple. Like, I saw Lenovo like Apple. Like, it's just like overpriced garbage. But that's just me. Well, what other company do I see that's fallen by the wayside? Like you said, MSI is taking a half step back. Asus is taking a half step back. Gigabyte stepped up a little bit. I guess they're trying to fill the void of who used to make cards that doesn't anymore?
EVGA, that's who I was thinking about.
EVGA, yeah. EVGA.
Yes, you're right. Never mind. So yeah, going back to 30 minutes ago when I said Gigabyte doesn't make NVIDIA cards, yeah, that's a mistake. I'm sorry. They still do make cards. EVGA doesn't make NVIDIA cards anymore.
I don't think they make any cards anymore.
I don't know. I don't know what they do anymore. But you're right. I think Gigabyte has filled the EVGA void. You're right. I'll allow that.
Because a Gigabyte used to be like a mid-tier brand at best. You know what? You know who I haven't seen make cards in a while? PNY.
Good. Fucking good.
Like I've always had a good experience with PNY products, but
good to go. No, I haven't given a shit.
Apparently, they're in the RAM market space now.
Great. So they got even more chance of fucking up your system. Good to go. Good to go. Great. That's a great fucking move. Awesome.
But yeah,
Zotac cards. I'll never touch a Zotac card with a 10-foot pole.
Oh yeah.
But they are selling because they were the only ones that were mass producing the 5000 series. So everyone was buying them shits.
Yeah,
they're the only ones being able to produce them. Gosh, sorry Zotac, I just feel that way about you.
Like if I can see the poor construction in your sales tab on freaking Newegg, there's a problem. Like if I can look at a picture of your product and go I'm going to break that before I install it, you got a problem.
I still hear you.
I mean, that's just me. ViewSonic stepped up their game for monitors. Like when they started, they were the, pennies on the FPS brand, and now they're top dog when it comes to monitors.
said who? Somebody Sonic?
ViewSonic?
ViewSonic.
Yeah, the old Walmart brand. Yeah, now they make monstrous monitors now. Okay, now I gotta pull up something just so I can actually know what I'm talking about here.
I didn't even need a new beer.
Do you still have your old one?
Yeah, but it's got like a quarter in that. I'm slipping, man. Oh, but it's warm and gross.
That's why I had to get a new one.
I did. And then I touched my old one. I was like, wait, why did I get a new one?
Did it get warm on you?
What are you looking at for your storage? Gotta do
I'm
storage.
gonna for the first time ever, I'm gonna go M.2.
For the first time ever, you haven't been doing this beforehand?
I have not.
Dude, this shit. Dude, you just started rocking SATA? Don't you dare say HDD. You've been doing HDD?
No, SATA. I've been on SATA for a minute. There it goes. Oh yeah. I fixed it. Oh, I put all my stuff back. Sweet.
No, well, yeah, because some SATA is also SSD. You've been doing
I need to change the RAM I chose.
Still.
Because I got Corsair Vengeance in there now, and I don't know if I'm gonna stick with that or not. Because since I stepped away from IQ software,
it's weird. It's weird how some companies are good at certain products, but they're kind of not good at other products. Yeah. I've always heard bad things about Corsair RAM.
I have always been a G-Skill guy.
Dude, who's not? Who the? I don't even understand why there are other RAM companies or other companies in the RAM market. Everyone just buys G-Skill, right?
Yeah.
I feel like G-Skill is the only thing that anybody buys. Either
G-Skill or Kingston.
I heard terrible things about Kingston.
Kingston's where you want to go if you're doing it on a budget.
Right.
Even though they're almost as expensive as everything else. Yeah, right now for my hard drive, I got a Samsung 990 Pro 2 terabyte.
Fuck yeah, dude. Oh, dude, I want a 990 Pro so bad. Did I buy a 990 Pro the other day?
But it's only 2 terabyte, but I was sitting there, I broke it down, and I'm like, with all my SATA drives I have like just under a terabyte of space. I can work with 2 terabytes. I'm in a position now, like, my hard drives are so full of just garbage that I'm having to uninstall games to install new games. That and games are 300 gigabytes a piece now.
You've only had 1 terabyte of storage over like the last decade?
Basically, yeah.
I don't know how you do it, bud. Good for you. Good for you.
I don't get attached to stuff, and I just delete it when I'm done. Like when I beat a game, it gets deleted.
Right there.
I mean, I just have a lot downloaded just because it doesn't, I don't know where my mind's going to be.
Well, then 90% of my saves are in the cloud. So if I want to go back to a game, I just reinstall it and boom, there's my saves.
I totally can do that too. I totally could do that. Especially like I can download it, even like 100 gigabyte game in like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But I still think about that. Like, I got to take the time to download it. What if I don't want to download it? I just want to play it.
Okay, it didn't fix everything. Yeah, so I'm looking at, for the processor, the Ryzen 7 9800X3D. A gigabyte Aorus. Is it? Yeah, it's Aorus.
Is it not Aorus?
It might be Aorus. I don't know. English is fun.
Because it's also, isn't it?
I read it as Aorus, but you might be right. It might be Aorus.
It's also like a play because they have like a bird sculpture too. It's like a play off the Egyptian god.
Yeah. But that would be Osiris.
Oh, that is Osiris. All right, well played. I think it's Horus.
Yeah, and the graphics card I'm going with XFX.
FSX?
XFX.
X. That's the brand?
That's the brand.
You're not going to buy a Sapphire?
I'm not.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, here.
I don't want. When I build a computer, I don't want it to work either. That's fine too. Yeah. Don't buy the Sapphire.
XFX is actually a good brand. So it's the 9070 XT.
That's fair. I don't know Ryzen cards that well. So RDNA cards that well.
Here's why. So I don't know. That almost might be worth it.
Are they on RDNA 4? Are they on RDNA 5?
They're on 4. They just... Ooh, I might do the Sapphire. There's only a $40 difference in the price.
Damn, this XFX is the Swift? Oh, it's a Swift. Why didn't you just say Swift?
Because I don't know Swift as a brand. I know XFX.
XFX Swift. I know Swift. I've heard of Swift.
Are you on Newegg?
I don't know if it's Swift. Oh, because FFX also has the Quicksilver. Oh, so XFX is the brand, and Swift must be like
it's their series,
the subcategory. Yeah, their series, and then Quicksilver is a series too.
Yep. Look at the Sapphire Nitro Plus. That's that card I was talking about earlier.
Sapphire Nitro Plus. Okay. Brand name. Let's go. Can't type right now. The pure?
Here, I'll link it to you. I'll link it to you.
Yeah, because that's a 6900. This is the 7900. Damn, it's only at $1,500 too.
Oh no, we're not. No, I'm not talking about that. Hold on. Discord. Here, I'll drop it in mod chat.
Just telling everybody. By the way, if you're part of our Discord, we have a chat where we talk about y'all. What?
Huh? All right, it's linked up there.
Damn, that's dope. That looks pretty fucking cool.
You see what I mean about the color? That's a hard color scheme to match.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit bright. Well, are you getting like tempered glass? I mean,
yeah. I mean, obviously.
And the fucking, if you got RGB going in your case, you're not gonna fucking see this color.
Yeah. But like, yeah, do you see what I mean about that magnetic backplate?
I haven't got that. Oh, I did just see it. That was dope. Come back to me. Yeah, man. Do you see how much RGB is on that thing that's going to be facing outboard?
Like very little.
No, that almost the entire fucking face is. Oh shit, that's bright. Almost the entire mesh face. That thing is almost all.
It's got
all
one
RGB.
strip in it.
But it's bright enough to take up the entire fucking thing. But yeah, the magnetic backplate. Oh, that's fucking sick.
Yeah, it's RGB controller and its power supply unit or power supply hookups are under that magnetic backplate.
I see it now. That's fucking cool.
And if you, in the imaging on Newegg, it doesn't have this, but there is actually a clip-on that they put there to protect the fins on your heatsink on your graphics card as your wires are laying across it.
You talking about like the gray clip?
Are you familiar with? I forgot his name. Jay's 2 cents.
I think I see what you're talking about. Yeah, I think what you're talking about. Dude, that's hard as a motherfucker.
Right, but I mean, that's innovation from a third-party company that didn't, people would just ignore. Like everybody would see Sapphire and just be like, no.
I think Sapphire blown up a little bit. I think Sapphire was one of the, like, when RDNA 3 was coming out, I think people were like trying to get the Sapphire cards.
Well, I wasn't paying attention then. Also,
I was.
Micro ITX cases are ridiculously priced.
It's tougher. It's a harder market. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it's the cases are definitely like the cases themselves cost almost twice as much as a decent case for a mid tower. I was looking into them because I was thinking it's like, because here's the general principle is here in a while I'm planning on moving my office down into the basement. And when I do that, I'm going to turn my office into the family office. And I'm planning on having multiple PCs down there, and I wanted them all to match. And I was trying to look up like affordable ways to do certain things. And I was like, you know what? I'll just do micro PCs because everything's smaller. It must be cheaper. It's not. It is the opposite is true. Like you can build something that can run like 1080 or 1440, no problem.
Yeah.
But it won't be cheap. I mean, it won't be the cost of like a top tier gaming rig, but yeah. I'm not doing, let's see here. Where's my history? You're right in there? Oh. What the heck? Oh, here it is. So I'm going to post a video in our mod chat just so you can see what I'm talking about.
Okay. I've also just realized that I was a little too true to my word.
Uh-oh.
We've been on this topic for the last hour. I'm sorry.
Sorry, everybody.
I'm not too worried about the helldivers thing. We can talk about that. But I did want to get to the
I figured that was just going to be like an interlude at most.
I mean, that's a fucking fantastic incentive to get Xbox players onto the game.
Well, the interesting thing
also,
about, all right, so yeah, well, we're kind of going to jump off that topic because, but yeah, like, so Helldivers is getting a Halo crossover. They're getting that because they're launching Helldivers onto Xbox, but PlayStation is also getting the crossover, which is what has everybody excited. Now realizing Halo has already had a PlayStation crossover in Destiny.
Right.
With Bungie. Speaking of which something I found interesting, the CEO of Bungie just stepped down, which I'm like, good.
Again?
The newest one.
Again?
Like he just stepped down and he's like, yeah, all right, I'm going to go ahead and leave now. Because apparently he's been running Bungie into the freaking ground. As you've noticed, I haven't talked about Destiny in like 2 years. I used to be a Destiny
fanboy. 14
fanboy.
months. I'll say 14 months.
Since before the last expansion, which dropped last February.
Didn't a new expansion for Destiny drop like the final shape?
That's not the newest one.
It is now.
No, it's not.
I don't care.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I wanted to talk about gamescom for a little bit. Do you want to do this now or the next show?
You're cool, bud.
I mean, we can go over some stuff real quick. Hold on, let me. Where's my Discord?
Oh, you got more notes. You got your notes, and you got the show notes.
No, I have. I'm going to share a screen because I have. Oh, you're on the wrong thing. Here we go. I can close those. Share a screen. Here we go. What are we doing? No. That one. All right, so I'm going to enlarge this so people watching can see what the hell's going on. All right. That's the wrong thing. All right, here we go. All right, so this was opening night. This is what they announced opening night. I also have their base website opened up. So this is everything announced so far. It's still going on. It won't be done until tonight or tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll just kind of go over. So opening night real quick. Black Ops 7 with Battlefield 6. Black Ops 7 has already failed.
I mean, if you want to go into more detail, I mean, it's still going to sell. It's going to sell way more than Battlefield 6. It is. It's Call of Duty. It's going
to have the Call of Duty people, but yeah, everybody. I know a lot of people that are jumping bandwagon to go to Battlefield.
I think so. I think a shit ton of people are going to jump to Battlefield 6. Battlefield 6 is definitely going to be the better game. It's going to be the way better game. Everyone sees it. Everyone knows it. But see, it's Call of Duty. Everyone's still going to buy fucking Call of Duty. Everyone's.
Yeah. Lords of the Fallen 2. Thing. Hell yeah. Sekiro is getting an anime.
Yeah, the game kicked my ass, but I'll watch the fucking anime, dude.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty interested in that myself.
A new legacy, a new Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight Lego.
Is this I think I saw it. Is this a movie or a game?
It's a game. It's a PS5.
It's a game?
Yeah.
Oh, that's badass, dude.
Dawn of War 4. Warhammer 40k Dawn of War 4. I'm going to kind of like go through these quickly so that, we're not. New Final Fantasy 14 expansion. Oh, sorry, collaboration with Monster Hunter. That's interesting.
That is kind of cool. I mean, they're made by the same company. Aren't they both Capcom? Are they both Capcom?
They're both Square.
That's what I said.
Well, no.
I mean, that's not what
Final
I said.
Fantasy is Square. I don't know.
Final Fantasy is definitely
Monster Hunter is Capcom. Final Fantasy is Square. But they're
Monster Hunter. They've already had Final Fantasy crossovers because I was watching a buddy. He's playing Monster Hunter and he had a chocobo. They gotta be made by the same people. They gotta be made by Square.
No, Monster Hunter Wild or the new one, Wilds. There is a bird you get to ride. It's not a chocobo, but it is close.
It's not a chocobo?
It's not. It's like half lizard.
Oh, Capcom does make Monster Hunter Wilds.
Yep.
And Final Fantasy is definitely Square.
Yeah.
I definitely.
A new Omnimusha.
Onimushu? Yeah, dude. Yeah, a buddy of mine, he was in love with these games, and he's been up my. I mean, he has been up my ass, but he's definitely been letting me know the new fucking game's on its way. He's buying all the remakes and the remasters and stuff, and I was just like,
Demon X Machina. This actually looks interesting. Like aesthetically, it looks interesting.
Is this an anime or?
That kind of reminds me of Armored Core a little bit.
Yeah, it's like a Dark Souls Armored Core kind of thing.
Yeah.
Was it Armored Core already Dark Souls? Like
it's made by the same people, or same company. Maybe different team. Oh yeah, Fallout Season 2. I don't know anybody who's not excited for that.
Right.
Indiana Jones is coming to the Switch too.
And they also have a DLC coming. I don't know how it's going to run on the Switch 2. It's going to run on the Switch 2? That thing is going to run like trash on the Switch 2.
Don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. Ninja Gaiden 4.
Yeah, let's go.
Silent Hill F.
Yes, let's go. I wasn't even into the Silent Hill games. I thought they were dumb until I did play Silent Hill 2 Remake, and I was like, this game's fucking dope.
Indie title that I'm actually kind of excited for, Moonlighter 2. I really enjoyed the first Moonlighter. Outer Worlds 2. Oh, no, sorry. This is DLC for Outer Worlds 2.
Wait, DLC for? Wait, go back. Sorry.
Yeah,
Companions
trailer. So you get companions.
So it's not DLC. I mean,
it's not DLC, but it's
out yet.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
No, I didn't know what you meant. You got me confused.
I'm confused.
I know.
That's a perpetual state of existence for me. Bloodlines 2. I didn't think the first one did good enough to get a sequel, but here we are. Vampire people are fucking crazy.
There's a new vampire game that's coming out where like it was all over my fucking feed today. It's a vampire game, and like you can choose to either be a vampire or not a vampire depending on like how you want to approach the situation. Like you have the same mission, and like you can either be a daywalker, not a daywalker, but like a human that goes through the day, or you can be a vampire at night. But you have the same mission. You're just trying to like find this artifact to save your family or something.
Interesting.
And like the passage of the day is kind of like real time. Like you have only so many days to save your family, but like when days pass, it's Anyway, carry
on. World of Warcraft expansion. I don't know why they're announcing that at Gamescom, which means we probably will not get a BlizzCon this year. They're already announcing DLC for Ghost of Yotei.
Yeah, I think they're prepping. Yeah, the Legends mode. The Legends mode was dope for Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah. Resident Evil Requiem. Is that a remake?
No, it's a new game. It should be a new installment. It should be. It's they said it's Leon Kennedy's last ride. This should be his last.
Oh, is he still alive?
Huh?
Is he still alive?
I don't imagine them killing him off until now, but I think they said this is going to be his last ride.
Yeah. Black Myth Wukong is getting a sequel?
No. It's not a sequel, it's just another Chinese legend.
Oh, Zhongkui.
Yeah, so it's not. I guess that's a good way to put it. It's a follow-up. It's not a sequel.
Will be an all-new follow-up focused on their titular ghost-catching god who wanders between hell and earth. Brief teaser was aired during Gamescom opening night, showing a couple of men hiding from a parade of mythical creatures, including Zhongkui himself, who was riding a giant tiger. I apologize to anybody who speaks Chinese. I barely speak English properly.
So Zhongkui, I think. So it's not a sequel and it's not a spinoff. It's just it's a new thing.
It's its own thing, just in the same universe kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So they said that apparently Black Myth has been, I don't know what, copyrighted, trademarked. They said for at least 10 games. So they have more of these Black Myths coming down the pipe.
Nice. Okay, so here's everything announced so far. I'm gonna speed through it a little bit just so we can, move on. And Mario Kart World. All right, cool. Hollow Knight Silk Song. I know that one's been anticipated for a while.
These are games that were announced or just
shown.
Mario Kart World's been out for a while. I think Silk Song, that might be around the corner. Donkey Kong Bonanza's already been out. Dune Awakening's already been out. That's probably Little Nightmares. Is that Little Nightmares 3?
Yeah.
Little Nightmares 3 was announced a while ago. But
so these might, because Dark Ages has been out for a while. It was featured. So yeah, these are featured nominee winners. Oh, apparently there was an award show here too, apparently. Yeah, Syntopia was featured.
Crimson Desert's on the way. PUBG Mobile, nobody cares.
Yeah, PUBG Mobile featured. Path of Exile 2 featured. Dying Light featured. Rust featured. Rust Mobile. That's interesting. All right. Exoborn.
That sounds kind of cool. That sounds like it's up my alley.
Yeah, same here. Phantom Blade Zero. That looks interesting.
Oh, Phantom Blade Zero looks fucking dope, dude. They announced this game like fucking 18 months ago and nothing's fucking happened. I saw a trailer for it. It looks fucking awesome. But I haven't seen
Cyberpunk,
shit for it since.
Ultimate Edition?
That's probably just like a Game of the Year edition so that you get Phantom Liberty in the same bundle.
Borderlands 4, which I'm still on the fence about. Like, it has been picking up in hype recently, but at the same time, I don't know if they've gotten rid of all the freaking spyware in their new terms of service.
Chronos: The New Dawn's gonna be fucking dope. Looking forward to that.
I mean,
yeah.
Onimusha Way of the Sword, new Onimusha game. Nominee for something, Space Marine 2. Space Marine 2 is freaking amazing. Better than Dead. Street Fighter 6. Yeah, Street Fighter 6 been out for a while. Emergency Room Simulator. I've actually seen clips of this. This looks fun, but I will probably never play it.
It'll probably be a free game when
apparently Alienware is trying to get back into the market. Gaming monitors by Alienware. Let's pay, too much money for a pile of garbage.
Alienware Arena.
Yeah, new Alienware Arena. World of Warcraft expansion. Farming Simulator 25. Despite how ridiculous these look, these actually get a lot of people playing them. All these simulator games.
Dude, they're relaxing. They're chill.
Mechanicus 2. All right. No, it's a Warhammer game. Blade and Soul. New Pokemon games.
Legends and Unite. I didn't know they were making Pokemon games. Dude, I want to talk about the Switch 2. Who the fuck is buying a Switch 2? I don't think anybody's buying a Switch 2.
I don't think anybody is. It's a bad time to be trying to drop new technology. Truck simulators, bus simulator. The Division 2 just had its 10-year anniversary. I didn't realize it's been out for 10 years.
The Division 2?
Hades 2, let's see, that's been out for a while or is about to come out. I played the first one, I haven't played the second one.
Yeah, I think the second one's been in kind of like a public access.
Why do I get what's the game you guys were talking about it before we went live?
Death Stranding?
Death Stranding. I'm getting Death Stranding vibes from this. Probably has nothing to do with it at all, but
I don't know about that.
it's also made by Capcom. So Capcom Germany. TCG Pocket for Pokemon? That's interesting. Elden Ring Tarnished Edition? What's coming with the Tarnished Edition?
It'll probably give you I guess it's gonna depends on how much it is. It might give you what was Elden Night Rain? Actually, I doubt it because it's a separate game. It's a whole separate game. Can you click on it and see what it does?
Stuff. Oh, Switch 2.
Oh, yeah,
Gross.
Just the base game, the DLC. That's all it is.
Where were we? I can really go all the way back down. Oh, and it changed everything. All right. Great.
Oh, where the winds meet.
Now I gotta start back up at the top. All right. That's all the same. Dune Awakening. I don't know what Crimson.
Crimson Desert. I don't know if it's by the same people that made Black Desert, but I've heard good things about Crimson Desert coming up.
Breath of Exile 2 has new season dropping Friday. I don't know what that is, but that could be interesting.
Pragmata is I don't know if you skipped that one or not. It's a big PS5 game that's coming out soon. I don't actually know if they made a release date for it. Resident Evil 0 is technically a PS5 game, but I think it's going to be on PC as well.
Death by Scrolling. Ain't that the truth?
Doing it to yourself right now.
God Save Birmingham? Well, that's definitely a zombie game, so I'm out. Waifu Tactical Force. That's going to sell a bunch.
Fucking would. Her bullets are shaped like hearts. Because the barrel is a fucking heart, so the bullets got a match. That means the bullets are gonna be inaccurate as fuck because they don't have the ability to spiral.
You're overthinking that way too hard. Band of Crusaders. That could be interesting. That might be up my alley. Switch version of Prince of Persia. Which they did the opposite problem that they did with the last one. I think this time they made him look too white.
Yeah. Why does he look like that, man? He does look like a white dude that's like trying to go to Harlem for some reason.
He looks like a barista.
I'll take that. That's a better call. Yeah, he looks like a barista.
I think they're trying a little too hard to rebrand the character.
Yeah, it's like stop trying to rebrand a character that's been set in stone for a while. Aeon 2?
To be fair,
Oh, really? Aeon 2. Okay, that's going to be an MMO. I enjoyed the first one. I didn't play it that much, but I enjoyed the first one. A new Once Human. A new Heroes of Might and Magic. Blueprints. Don't know anything about that. I have to look at some of the stuff.
Blueprints was a big game. Not a big game, but like it was a high profile game for a second. I think people were really into it. Police Simulator's not old, but a couple months back.
Sorry, I just had really horrible jokes pop in my mind when I saw Police Simulator. We're just gonna move on.
You get to do that. Yeah.
Moving on. I almost got excited. I almost thought that we had another Conqueror's Bad Fur Day. We do not. Fate to Damn? I don't know. Atomic Crops? Do we have a new Plants vs. Zombie? Loot Bound. That sounds right up my alley. Oh, new expansion for Guild Wars? That's fun. That's it. That's everything. I know I get excited about different things like than most people, but like the only thing I got excited for here was like MMO freaking expansions. Grounded 2. I thought that was out already, wasn't it? Oh, it
is not out. It's in kind of what do they call it? Like early access. It's in early access, but it's also like free on Xbox Game Pass in early access. So it's not out yet.
Oh, okay.
Anybody can fucking get it.
Like Black Desert has a lot of good things going for it. But
Pearl Abyss Core. So who makes Crimson Desert? Go all the way to the top.
Crimson Desert.
Yeah. So I guess it's their follow up.
Which is interesting. It's like sequel MMOs usually don't do too good, but we'll find out. I just got excited for, what was it? Aeon 2. So Aeon was one of the first MMOs that you got flight as a natural ability for just playing the game, which is really rare in MMOs. Valor Mortis. I'm going to have to look into that. That looks interesting. Can I?
Some of them are catching my eye, and they're kind of like up my alley. Maybe. Possibly.
We're going to watch a couple
Ghost
trailers.
Runner.
Yeah.
Shit is loud as fuck. Okay.
see where the red coats went?
Is he turning himself into a vampire or a werewolf? You serve Napoleon, you die for Napoleon, you're risen for Napoleon. You are William. That's what you're drawing. Amen. Brought back his bad program. Yep. Wait, isn't that me?
Why does this look like one of those games that's going to be better than it looks?
Better than it looks? God, who made this? Lyrical
One
games?
more level.
One more level.
That's the
Dude, I was
publisher.
about to say it looks like a Dishonored, Prey, fucking
yeah.
God. Who are those people? And you know who I'm talking about. All right, cool. Where the winds meet. Where the winds meet looks fucking dope. All right, bye.
Oh, no trailer.
How many have sacrificed their lives in pursuit of a sliver of happiness? The wish to be with those they love.
I literally
No one
was an
can
armor
change
core.
humanity forever. Not outers, not humans.
All I want is to destroy this divided world, then share its remains equally among those strong enough to survive.
What are you?
I will not give in. Prepare for my might! You will pay for this!
I knew you couldn't let it go.
I never saw you as fool enough to kill an ally.
The same as you, a non-human being created by human hands. Here one's dead, and you feel nothing.
I fight for myself and no one else.
Like, Combat looks solid, but they did not put a lot of effort
Every
into
last one.
the facial animations.
For a world to stand tall, its pillars of rule.
As long as the gameplay is solid, I might check it out.
Yeah. Still got fan.
Blade Zero is going to be dope. Yeah. Dope. Chinese game, I think.
No trailer.
They had a trailer. They had like a gameplay trailer. Like a year ago. But that's okay. You can search. You can like YouTube search
Yeah,
it.
I'll look for it. Band of
Where the
Crusaders.
winds
This one
meet.
caught my eye.
No, where the winds meet. Fuck.
And no trailer.
Good. Where the winds meet.
Where the winds meet. Where the winds meet.
Nope. Down.
Ah,
Right.
Victor.
Right.
Ah.
Left. Right. So I guess this worked because I think this game and Phantom Blade Zero are going to be pretty close. If I remember correctly. I think this game may be more Souls-like And I think Phantom Blade Zero is going to be not quite as Souls-like. This is an open world action RPG.
Somewhere.
There's definitely a trend in gaming with how people make gaming trends. I feel like everyone's making a Chinese game right now, right?
Yeah, I was kind of just thinking that.
You have Wukong, you have Wulong, then you have Wuchang. Phantom Blade Zero is going to be Chinese. This game's going to be Chinese. There's been other Chinese games. You know.
Well, if you're going to be the only companies making good games, why not bank on it?
Well, you know, for a very long time, I felt like we were starved of games like this. It's been a long time since there has been a lot of good games like this.
I feel like good, like, you know, Chinese and Japanese games, like, had it. It was like back in like the PS2 era, man.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say.
Like the original Ninja Gaidens and stuff, you know, and then like finally, you know, Ghost of Tsushima kind of like started bringing it back out again.
Yep.
I guess, you know, Chinese, Japanese, you know, Asian style games, Asian style combat games.
I was like, Ghost of Tsushima was just a good game, regardless.
It started breaking that water again, man. And then I felt like, you know, like a couple years before that, there's a bunch of Norse mythology games, you know, God of War, Hellblade.
Yeah.
There's other games. There were other games that were like in the Norse mythology, like just trends when it comes to, like, you know, certain eras of history. Cool. I'm gonna need you to wrap up the show soon. I'm gonna go eat.
Yeah. I'm working on it. I was going to end on the waifu game. But I can't freaking find it.
You would. Was it towards the top?
It wasn't originally. It was on one of the last rows the last time, right? There it is.
There it is.
Oh, there's no trailer.
Please no trailer. Is this like a battle royale or like a
it's
hero
an
shooter?
Overwatch clone.
Okay, it's a hero shooter. Oh, that's funny. Are you just like, are they fighting for a senpai's affection?
Anyway, thank you all for coming and watching. We hope you had a good time. We'll see you.